In the last class, we studied D and L system of naming of the optical isomers. So in this class, we shall discuss demerits of open chain structure of glucose and the cyclic structure of glucose. Now coming to the demerits of open chain structure of glucose. The following reactions and facts cannot be explained by the open chain structure of glucose. So first I am writing the open chain structure of glucose. So we know that it contains 6 carbon atoms which are linked in the straight chain. So it contains aldehyde functional group. It is the most oxidized group. So it is at the top and CH2OH group at the bottom. And there are 4 CH-OH group. So here OH, OH, H, OH. So here H, H, OH, H. So this is open chain structure of glucose. So it contains all the hydroxyl groups are present on the right hand side, but in third carbon atom the OH group is present on the left hand side. This is the open chain structure of glucose. So this open chain structure of glucose cannot explain some reactions and facts. So they are. So although this open chain structure of glucose contains 3 aldehyde group, so this glucose does not react with Skipp's base and also 2,4-dinitrophenol hydrazine reagent and also sodium hydrogen sulfide. And also glucose pentaacetate does not react with the hydroxyl amine. So this indicates the absence of aldehyde group in glucose, free aldehyde group in glucose. And also glucose exists in 2 different isomeric forms. They are named as alpha and beta forms. So alpha form of glucose is obtained by the crystallization from concentrated solution of glucose at 303 Kelvin, and beta form of glucose is obtained from the crystallization from hot and saturated aqueous solution of glucose at 370 Kelvin. So this reaction fact cannot be explained by the open chain structure of glucose. So this fact can be explained in terms of cyclic structure. Now coming to the cyclic structure of glucose. Cyclic structure of glucose, 4R, ring structure, 4R, fissure, ring fissure, projection, formulae for glucose. Now I am writing the open chain structure of glucose. So it contains 6 carbon atoms which are linked together in a straight chain. So it contains aldehyde functional group at the top and CH2OH at the bottom. And there are 4 CH-OH group here, OH, H, sorry, OH, H, OH, and here H, H, OH, here H. So during the formation of ring, in glucose, the alcoholic OH group on 5th carbon atom. This is 5th carbon atom. Attack the carbonyl to form a hemiacetal structure. So this is 1st carbon, this is 2nd one, 3rd, 4th, and this is 6th carbon. So this aldehyde functional group I am writing like this: C double bond O H. So in carbonyl carbon, oxygen is more electronegative, so it will get negative charge, and carbon acquire positive charge. And in 5th carbon, the oxygen will get negative charge and the hydrogen will get positive charge. So there is an interaction between this H and this oxygen, and also there is an interaction between the 5th carbon oxygen and the 1st carbon positive charge. So this thing I am writing here. So now I am writing the fissure structure. So first draw 6 carbon atoms. First draw 6 carbon atom. In the first carbon atom here H. So in this side O. So there is an interaction between this H and the first carbon oxygen. So I am writing. So this H I wrote here and write the remaining thing same as it is. So in this carbon OH, this is H. In this side H. This is in this side OH. So in the fourth carbon OH, H. Here H, and draw this oxygen in the ring form, and the remaining group is CH2OH. This is fissure structure 1. Fissure structure 1. So in this structure, in the first carbon, this is the first carbon. So in the first carbon, OH group is present on the right hand side. So you can write this OH in the left hand side also. Now I am writing the OH group on the left hand side of the first carbon. So here first draw 6 carbon atoms. In the first carbon, the OH is present on the left hand side. Here the OH group is present on the right hand side at the first carbon. So now I am writing this OH on left hand side. So this here H, and write the thing same as it is. So the OH, H, H, OH. Oxygen in the cyclic form, the remaining is CH2OH. This is another fissure structure 2. This is fissure structure 2. So in this structure 1, if the OH group is present on the right hand side, then we call it as alpha D plus glucose. Alpha D plus glucose. So if the OH group is present on the left hand side, then we call it as beta D plus glucose. Beta D plus glucose. So if the OH group is present on the right hand side at first carbon, then we call it as alpha D glucose. If the hydroxyl group is present on the left hand side of the first carbon, we call it as beta D plus glucose. So these two structures are fissure structures. So during the ring formation, in the glucose, the fifth alcoholic OH group attack the carbonyl carbon to form a hemiacetal structure. So this is called hemiacetal structure. So this leads to the formation of 6-membered ring with aldehyde group getting converted into CHOH group. So here this alpha and beta glucose are called anomers. So anomers means this alpha and beta D glucose differ only in the position of the OH group at the first carbon atom. So these two pair of optical isomers are called anomers. So what are anomers? Anomer means the two optical isomers. So structure 1 and structure 2, these are optical isomers which differ only in the position of the H and OH group at the first carbon atom are called anomers. So anomers means the pair of optical isomers. The pair of optical isomers means alpha and beta form of glucose. optical isomers, that is alpha and beta D glucose, which differ only in the position of H and OH group. H and OH group at the first carbon atom. Are called anomers. What are anomers? The pair of optical isomers which differ only in the position of the H and OH group at the first carbon atom are called anomers. So this first carbon is also called as anomeric carbon. So the first carbon is also called as anomeric carbon for a glycosidic carbon. So this fissure structure or cyclic structure explain the existence of two form of glucose, that is alpha and beta form of glucose, and also it explains the absence of free aldehyde group in glucose. So this fissure structure cannot explain the exact spatial arrangement of atom around the carbon. Hence, Haber proposed the three-dimensional model called Haber structure. Now coming to the Haber structure of glucose. Later on, Haber explained the ring of this structure. So this ring structure is based upon the pyranose structure. So pyranose structure means it contains, pyranose structure is a cyclic structure. So later on Haber explained the ring structure for this. So this structure is based upon the pyranose structure. So pyranose structure is a 6-membered ring. It is a cyclic 6-membered ring are called pyranose structure. So this structure can be written like this. So it contains 6-membered cyclic ring and contain one oxygen. This is pyranose structure. This is pyranose structure. Now I am going to tell the trick to write the Haber structure for glucose. So first draw pyranose structure. So it contains 6-membered ring and one oxygen. So draw lines like this and give numbering to the carbon. So this is first carbon, this is second carbon, this is third carbon, this is fourth carbon, this is fifth one, this is sixth one. So if the groups which are present on the right hand side of the fissure structure, so write these groups on down. So write these groups down. If the groups present on the left hand side of the fissure structure, so these groups are write it on top. So now coming to this structure. So in the first carbon, now I am writing the groups which are present on the right hand side. So this is right hand side, this is left side. So in the first carbon, so all the groups which are present on the right hand side, we write it down. So this carbon OH and the second carbon this is OH and the third carbon is H and the fourth carbon is OH and the sixth carbon is always at the top. So this position is always fixed. So in the fifth carbon, so the left over is hydrogen. So write hydrogen here. Next, if the group present on the left hand side of the fissure structure, so write this group on top. in the first carbon, write H here. In the second carbon, also H. And the third carbon is OH. And in the fourth carbon, there is H. So this is the Haber structure of alpha D plus glucose. Alpha D plus glucose. Come to the beta D glucose. So now I am writing the pyranose structure. So it contains cyclic 6-membered ring with 1 oxygen. Draw the lines like this and give numbering to the carbons. So this is first carbon, this is second carbon, this is third carbon, this is fourth one, this is fifth one, this is sixth carbon. So in beta form, so this is the beta form. So in beta form also in the sixth position there is a CH2 OH group. So this position is always fixed. Now coming to the groups in the beta form, the groups which are present on the right hand side, you write this group down. So in the first carbon we have H, and the second carbon OH, and the third carbon H, and fourth carbon is OH, and the fifth left over is hydrogen. So and the groups, so in the beta form, and the groups which are present on the left hand side, so these groups are at the top. So in the first carbon there is a OH and H, then OH, then H. So this is the Haber structure of beta D plus glucose.